So when talking about the Warriors dynasty, obviously we got to talk Klay as well. Future's been the subject of a lot of talk. Some thought he'd be moved at the deadline. Warriors stood pat, rolling with this roster. In a recent interview with the Ringer's Logan Murdoch, Klay had this to say about wanting to stay with the Warriors and being willing to accept a reduced role. He said, "Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I'll be 35 next year. At 35, coming off an ACL and an Achilles tear, and still have the ability to be a really good player. Maybe not the guy who scored 60 and 3/4 and scored an NBA record 37 points in a quarter, but still a great threat out there. I've modeled my game after Reggie Miller and Ray Allen, and those guys were incredibly effective into their late 30s. So I plan on kind of following that mold."
Yeah, let him know, Klays said.
Damn. Pow, pow.
An NBA record, just in case you...
Pow. Shots fired. He's going through it. He's going through it, though. I ain't gonna lie, he's going through it. Because he turned down the 2-year 48, right? He turned it down because he thought it was worth more. You know, so the fact to see him a few months later saying that he's willing to take a less role to stay with the team, it kind of, I think, like reality done kicked in. Because I'm 100% sure if he was balling the way he thought he was, he would have been asking 4-year, 100, right? This is what I am. You know, so the fact that, you know, reality done kicked in and he realized that, shit, you know, I might be signing a 2-year 15, 2-year 20 max.
Wait, 2-year 20 total?
2-year 20, man, the dude said he's willing to take a backseat role. Oh my God, you think 2-year 48 is still on the table?
I didn't say 2-year 48, Gil, but difference between 2-year 48 and 2-year 20 is substantial.
They bring anybody else in? Like
You can now.
Yeah.
Shit, 2 years.
Yeah, if he takes less.
They can go after Paul George, come off the bench, shit, whatever. 2-year 48.
I'm looking at so it's. So you averaged 17 this year. You averaged 22 last year. 20 the year before. So it ain't that far off. 2013, 2014, he averaged 18.
It's how it looks.
Yeah.
I guess
it's
more
more.
But I feel like people are being overly critical.
Played 47 games, playing 31 minutes a night, averaging 17. That ain't bad, man. No. But I'm just like, why is it such an uproar?
Because when you averaged 20 last year, and
so that's worth the same money.
They offered you 2-year 48 for averaging 20.
Yeah, that's all they had to give him. That's all they had, I think. Wasn't it?
No.
They can always find some bread.
They signed Draymond first, right?
Yeah. So the
they
fact
gave,
that
they gave him 100.
Yeah. I'm probably sure he wanted.
How many?
He probably wanted more.
Signed Draymond?
4-year, I believe 4 years, something in the 100 range.
I mean, yeah, if I'm Klay and I see that you gave.
Like I would have signed
Dre,
it.
I would have been like, okay, well.
3-year 100.
It was 4. It was
4 for 100, I think.
4 for.
No, that's Dre's 4 for 100. Yeah. So what do you think Klay was worth? I'm the second option.
Yeah, I get it.
But I mean, yeah, Draymond is.
But you got it. Yeah, I would have signed it because the second year would have been a player option. I would have signed it. I would have opted in.
So he wanted that, but the problem is, I think he wanted that 4 years to take him to 39.
And then now you could go back and go do this and other. So he had bad advice, I think.
Yeah.
So he should have signed it. Second year player option, right? Opted in because I'm not playing as well as I come back and then I can still sign another 2 year. Then you have your 4 year. Like just
no stress.
Right?
I think he just wanted the
now
4
you could have the 2 for less right now would be better than.
Yeah, but when you're talking about 35, you know what your body feel like. So if you know what your body feel like, you trying to see if you can get a guaranteed 4 years out of him. And I think that's where he wasn't mindful of just if the season went bad and the fact that it's going bad, I don't see them offering him 2 years 48 anymore.
Yeah,
knowing now that he knows reality kicked in, he knows that, for us to be great, you're gonna have to take a back seat, which your money's gonna take a back seat. You don't want to leave because obviously you saying this is where you want to be. I have so much leverage now, so offering you 30. Nah. I'm gonna start off 2-year 2022. See what I can get.
Hindsight 2020. If you were in Klay's position, would you have made a similar move?
When?
We always talk about guys betting on themselves. but you see what happened to Schroeder. Like, it can go bad at times. But if you were in Klay's position coming into those negotiations, would you have done the same thing, try to play this year out, prove that you were worth more bread?
Draymond just signed for Draymond's younger, right? Draymond's younger than Klay. But I would have factored in age, and I'm pretty sure that's what it was, that, he's 34, 35 entering the season. If he can get a guaranteed 4 years, 3 years with a player option, and give me guaranteed money until I'm 38, 39 years old, that'd be the ultimate goal.
Yeah. And they're the same. I think Dre's a month younger than Klay. But
yeah, see, so right there, you just gave him 4 years to keep him till he's 39. I would have been looking for the same thing. So, the 2-year 48, I probably would have been in the same goddamn boat. But I can't say I would have did anything. I would have been just right here, mad and shit, sitting out there struggling, sounding the same goddamn way. Yeah, it's been a little rough these few last
That's not funny.
Like, damn, Gil going through it, hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of things happened in the season, though, that were, like, unforeseen. Like, I just think,
Hope he finish up strong.
yeah. And I think Draymond getting suspended, like, that kind of just derailed what him and Steph do. Draymond has such a large part in that. Obviously, Steph is figuring it out himself, but it's not leading to many wins. But
And we talk about the situation from where it is right now. We got All-Star break coming up. Obviously, Warriors going to try to make a playoff push. If Klay can turn it around, can he get some of that value back?
trade talk is over, too.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm here. I know I'm here for at least to the end of the season now. If I can go on a run, help the Warriors make a push in the playoffs, look like vintage Klay in those moments, does that change the basketball?
I mean, you can, because at the end of it's that last part of basketball is what everybody actually be remembering, right? Last 25 games, last 15 games, right? He finished off, like we talking about Steph, and you averaging 36 in the last 55. If he pulls one of those in that April, June, July, and they, make it far, and he's done hit some game winners, he's done hit some 50 pieces and stuff like that, yeah, he can get his value back. I'm pretty sure as an organization, they're not hoping for that. Right? They're hoping Klay be Klay right now, not Klay of the old, so,
And then how much do you think Steph is just involved in these discussions? Again, there was big talk for the deadline. I think the market was a little low or slim on Klay, but these are Steph's guys. They built this, big three together, this core, created this dynasty together. And Steph wanted to take care of his guys and do right by them.
There was a question there?
Yes, good. For your reaction.
I mean, I feel like Steph is one of the superstars who, he doesn't really show his cards. So, I honestly have no idea how much or how little he has to do with. Obviously, he's a superstar. It's his team, but, he's not walking around like how Bron be walking around like Mr. GM. So
not subtweeting and all that good shit. But I'm saying the Warriors want to keep Steph happy. He's the franchise right now, so a part of that is taking care of these other guys and keeping this thing rolling until the wheels fall off.
Just like anything in life, man. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And it's him to realize if these hands he got with his team is fold them hands, and he gotta get new hands. I need some new cars, goddammit, I don't think these cars I got is very good right now, right? So he gonna have to throw in a couple. He gonna have to throw in a couple to get some new ones.
So that's my point. Is it gonna get to that point, or is it like, I got a bad hand, I'm just gonna try to ride this out and see if I could bluff my way to a win?
They get you booed.
Yeah, you're gonna get you booed. You're gonna have to pull out a gun in the locker room.
They get you.
Don't like this hand, goddamn.
They get you booed in the game of Boo Ray. You gonna stay with this. Yeah, I'm gonna keep these 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep these 5.
So, we'll see what happens in the offseason. Eventually we'll come to that.